Buddy, and welcome back to another episode of Journey to the Farlands. The series is here yet again after another few days. Uh, but yeah, I'm back again. But I guess I should make this episode, or at least the first thing I talk about this episode, be related to what's going on with the scheduling for this series, because I know before I said that the standard was going to be doing episodes daily. That was like the old standard, and I held pretty good to that over the summer. But as recently, like recently, of course, as you can see in the channel uploading, it is definitely slowing down the actual number of episodes I'm making, which it's not the end of the world, but I think I just need to do a bit of scheduling, figuring out what days, kind of instead of doing it daily, I just do it a few times a week. But yeah, well, I guess what I'm currently leaning to doing, because I've already got, oh yes, I've got the new series, Minecraft Through Time has returned. That is lovely. Going through the versions, this time with Devin in the new season. But I doubt anyone watching has heard of the series. It is definitely a fun one to go check out, even if the YouTube video is going to be uploaded probably in a few days. I still have to finish editing it. I actually did start editing it. I'm halfway through it. Actually editing these episodes. But yeah, that'll be once a week. I'll be filming it on Saturday and I'll probably release throughout the week, the next week sort of thing. And then during the Farlands here, I think I'll let the work schedule dictate. So I think right now I'll do it on Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, maybe Fridays and Saturdays. So it's still quite a few times a week. I think that's like 4 or 5 episodes a week. So that's still pretty good. I still want to aim to get some progress done, even if some of the episodes don't end up being as long as I want them to be. I guess I do actually have more time this week because I won't be doing much Friday. Oh, I guess other than we'll see if I can work in some Journey to the Farlands on Friday. I probably will, but I've also, had a few days off. Like I seem to do other stuff other than Journey to the Farlands. Like yesterday I didn't work, but I was just doing other stuff in general. But we'll see. I think it's just kind of being out of the rotation, maybe even for Journey to the Farlands. I'm not sure. I wouldn't say burnout, but I'd more say just interests are a little bit more elsewhere. Usually I'd be a bit more excited and I'd be streaming this all the time, but it's a long-term series and it's gonna have its peaks and it's trying to think of the term anyway, and drops, I guess. I don't know, I guess that's good enough terminology. But yes, things are changing. It seems like you say that like all the time, because things are always changing. It definitely is that way. So episodes maybe be a little bit more scattered than before. And I'm hoping next year at some point I'll be able to go back to the schedule I had before of doing it daily. But it's just a matter of time until then, of a little bit of inconsistency. But I'm more speaking from the point of view, of course, of the efficiency and all that jazz. Of course, I can completely grind the series to a halt, and I have done that before. But part of me still wants to just keep going. There's always part of me, even when I'm generally like, or I have more interest in other things. I still it's still in the back of my head, just because it's quite a time, quite a thing. Yep, daily streams sure were a time, and I did daily streams for almost a year too. Well, it was less than a year because I started dropping off. I took like it was all like I did daily episodes. I took one day off, and then it all just busyness throughout. After that, I think that was like I don't even remember. It was early this year, like April or March or something. I think I actually have it in my notebook, but I'm honestly not that curious to look before Cherry, yes, before you showed up. But yeah, I did like daily episodes, and then of course in the summer I went back to doing daily. I took the odd day off, of course, but I generally did do it daily. So that's probably what I'll go back to in the new year, and maybe even try and do longer episodes, like average it out a bit more. Do longer episodes. I'm not sure, because this is difficult, because I'm sure after all of this, we're still going to be quite a ways away from the Farlands. And if I want to get there anytime soon, it's going to be certainly quite the challenge for next year. So, yeah, I don't know. Still a lot more to go from here. Not halfway yet. Although I have done 1/3 of it, so I guess that's pretty good. I'd say 1/3 is pretty good for walking. It's no halfway, but you sound tired. Yeah, I think it's definitely a tired stream for sure. It's gonna be one of those. It's not really that late. It's more so just having worked and had my sleep schedule all crazy, because I'm just like that recently. I definitely do want to fix things that way. I've talked about that before, but things are definitely out of whack, because I've learned that I'm very very good at staying up. Late night delirium. Yeah, the late night delirium is very common for me. I don't know. I feel like I work better at night for a lot of things, and it's tricky because I want to wake up early and do all sorts of things, and then I want to also stay up late and do all sorts of things. So I'm compromising. When I'm compromising, I'm just trying to go off a little bit earlier. But I don't know if I'll make this a super long stream. Will probably be a decent length, but maybe we'll see. See how I feel, where things go. I don't even remember the last time I've done like a commentary episode where I talked and then I actually turned my mic off for the rest of the episode. Maybe it happened recently. I'm not sure, but I swear it's been a while. Feels like it has anyway. But yeah, I'm kind of in like, a period of change. Things are changing, so I'm trying to find a new equilibrium for the series and all that jazz. All that jazz. And hopefully the fixing of the sleep schedule should also resolve the journey. I might even be able to do Journey of the... Well, I don't know if I'd say Journey of the Farlands daily. It'd be a bit of a stretch because there's still schoolwork to be involved, but... Yeah, we'll see where things go. See where the road takes me. I don't got too much... I guess you did miss the Halloween special. I did forget. to mention that when we chatted in that Minecraft Through Time episode there, that I did do a Halloween special, and I went to, or what did I do this year? I used a texture pack and I cranked the fog back. And I was kind of being attacked by mobs that looked very spooky. Some that looked like Herobrine, because like everything had like white eyes or like red eyes or whatever, which was kind of fun. I didn't have too grand of an idea. I think I hyped it up a bit more earlier in the year when I thought I'd actually have a bit more of a plan. Oh, Halloween was a really long day for you. Yeah. I was working actually Halloween. I did the stream the day after because I was working on Halloween. Spooky. Although, I mean, the year before I literally just put on a spooky texture pack and went to the Nether. There's not a whole lot I can really do in this series in terms of specials, other than like outposts and things. Outposts and weird, wacky ideas like chaos theory, or yeah, I think that's like the only time I did crazy stuff. There was that one time that I stopped at a spawner and did a bunch of random stuff. Like I went fishing and I did a little caving. It wasn't really an outpost, but it was there was some stuff that happened. But yeah, I didn't really celebrate it either this year. Maybe next year. Maybe I'll have a bit more of a chance next year to celebrate it. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, there's a pink sheep over there. Look at that. Nice rare find. Alright. You know what? No, I was thinking of doing some kind of way to keep kind of score them, but nah. I don't really care. I just find it neat to see them every once in a while. Let me make sure I actually recorded on my notebook the last day I did it. Oh yeah, that was the 9th. Oh, has it really been that many days? Well, Friday. I guess, did I not do one Thursday? I definitely didn't do one yesterday because I was doing Minecraft Through Time. Then Friday I worked, so I didn't really do any stream. And then Thursday, I guess I was trying to recall what I was doing on Thursday. Oh well. I didn't do an episode Thursday, I guess. All 3 of the days I probably actually could have done episodes, funnily enough. This episode was actually slated to be filmed on or streamed on Friday a few days ago. But stuff changes and whatnot. I remember that. Yeah, the episode of The Office. Yeah, I've watched The Office. It's a good show. I enjoyed it. It's been a good few years since I've seen it, but it's a good show. Yeah, I know what you're talking about with the episode Pam's dressed up as the cat. Yeah, that's what you were for Halloween. Very nice. Very nice. Oh jeez, can't believe I'm already 30 episodes into the 200s. The episodes are like go by like nothing because like, you know, like just over a year ago I was at episode 1, and then 10 months ago it was 50. And they just kind of went by because I remember, well, I kind of know generally what happened in what time period for episodes, because I know around the 40s for episodes was Outpost 1, and then I think it was actually episode 36 was foray into shenaniganry, which still feels like it was recent, even though it was last year. Late last year. I remember foray into shenaniganry. That was the episode I was talking about with the spawner and like the fishing and riding a pig and stuff. It was like just a random shenanigan filled episode. That was like my first attempt at something like that. And then a bunch happened, I think, between the 40s and the 100s. Of course, Stewie happened around episode 100. I think it was 97 or 96. Crazy that Stewie was over 100 episodes ago now. Oh, how the times have passed. I've done many megasodes, although I haven't done one since before Cherry. The last megasode I did was it the Nether Venture? It might have been, I already talked about this. Oh gosh, I'm broken record here, but I know the Nether Venture was a megasode. I don't think I did too many. I haven't done too many. I did, of course, the Farland Anniversary, which I guess is the step up above megasode, which is just like go on for days and days and just have it be like be split into the days rather than like parts or anything. That was kind of cool. An episode, I don't remember what episode Chaos Theory was. I think that was like 100 and something. There's so many of them. Most of them have names I just came up with on the fly. Most episodes are like that. You kind of have to get good at it when episodes are like nothing for this series. Maybe I'll look through the episodes and see if I can recall anything. See if I can find anything. Oh, I definitely cut down that episode. I'll definitely have to edit Minecraft Through Time a bit more before I upload it, that new episode. You always have a title, it's kind of impressive. Yeah, I can always come up with something. Or when I did it, someone else did. I've gotten pretty good at just managing to pull out a name. Which I'm sure not a whole lot of people would do. If people did stuff like this, I'm sure they wouldn't name everything. But I decided to. And I'm not gonna stop now, I guess. I gotta go back a good ways before I start getting into some old stuff. I still laugh at some of my titles, some of them still get me. Okay, I gotta go back. Starting to get cold where you are. Yeah, it's started to get cold here for a while. It's already snowed a few times. Although a bit of that snow is already gone. It's mostly frost now in the morning. But I'm sure the snow will come back. I mean, there's still some on the ground, but I'm sure it'll start going crazy soon enough over the coming weeks. Definitely would be something. Oh, that was a fun one. That was my first marathon episode. Thunderstorms, death, and a marathon. Oh, what a time that was. An 11-hour-long episode with multiple hour-long breaks. I think even probably more than an hour for some. And then I just did another 11-hour episode right after that. I was just going crazy in the summer there. I just had too much time on my hands. Too much. 200 subscribers. When was that? That was July. I think I'm at 330 or something now. Around there. Oh, my Q&A episode. I remember that. Yeah, and then I did another one like a week or two later. Like I was going crazy in the summer. I was just absolutely popping off with Journey to the Farlands for a while there. There was some real delirium in some of those episodes. I'm already at 100, almost 100 episodes ago. I'm still like, I gotta find the old ones. Most of these are like random ones I come up with. Well, that's all of them pretty much. $3 and $3 million. Oh, that was the 3 million special. The curse. I don't know what the curse was a reference to. Actually, it's kind of funny how I get the meaning of a lot of the names. Sandwiched was, oh yeah, that was like where I did like a commentary. No commentary. Yeah, it's something I do occasionally in a long episode where I feel like coming back and doing like an hour of commentary at the end. Most of the marathons are like that, where I start them off with like commentary and then I just go silent for a good 5 hours. Chaos Theory. That was 119. So yeah, that was over 100 episodes ago. Yeah, you named one. You named I know you named Mr. Circadian Rhythm, which kind of was funny because I named an episode Mr. Efficiency a long time ago. I think we even talked about that in the episode too. That was a before Journey to the Farlands episode. I gotta throw those in the Journey to the Farlands playlist again. They're in the commentary one. All the commentary ones are there, so I guess those are included, but I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing for Journey to the Farlands. It's not really something I can continue, nor do I really want to anyway. New SMP. Oh yeah, all the timeline stuff. There was like, you know, like the early Journey of the Farlands episodes where I was talking about Newcraft. Oh, that was a long time ago. Gone, edited. Evil Knievel incarnate. Oh, that's probably, oh yeah, Stewie's still alive, because I called him Evil Knievel because he kept jumping off cliffs and things and surviving. Lucky guy. I made a few episodes riffing off of that because I found it quite funny how he just would just survive just about anything that this world had to throw at him. The lazy liking. Oh, that was, I probably said something like that in the actual episode 103. Oh, loop-de-loop. Of course, I remember that one. That was the episode that I lost Stewie, I think, and I did like a whole bunch of loops and things. Oh, that was such a terrible episode. Because I kept going back and forth for like a good, probably half hour, I'd say. And I ended the episode so I could find, I think I lost Stewie. I think that was what the whole premise of the episode was about. I lost Stewie a good few times, and the last time I never found him. Although I did figure out that Stewie kind of just blipped out of existence. So I don't know what happened to him. I couldn't find him. I went to the last spot I saw him, and I'm not all that sure. I mean, I guess my other assumption is that maybe he jumped into, or got like under the ice or something and didn't teleport out of it in time or out. I don't know. Because the last time I saw Stewie, it was on an ice lake like this, and I built like a bed, and he kind of jumped, and he was swimming around a little bit. And then next thing I knew, I just did not see him. Just disappeared. Then like, yeah, Stuart. Well, I call him Stewie. His actual name was Stuart. Yes. Like the stupid rat. Yes. That is the case. Well, if I went through every one of my episodes, I'd be here all day. I'm just going through some of the ones I have fond memories about. Oh yeah, man's best friend was when I actually found Stewie or Stuart. Big number 1. Didn't do much in that episode. Episode 100, I didn't do a whole lot. Maybe I showed off a few screenshots. But like, I show off screenshots every once in a while. Home is the Farlands. Yeah, I'm going home. Oh, and there was that one episode I did through a YouTube stream, and I got some good views because apparently YouTube live streams get good views. But I didn't really like how YouTube sorts live streams compared to videos, so I was just like, I'm going back to Twitch. Because you know what, I want to make my videos look like, or my streams look like videos, or I guess they're videos on demand, just VODs, but whatever. Well, at least I can provide the illusion of such thing. Alright, that was my last megasode, yeah. Was Riches to Rags. Oh, that was when I died. I think that was when I died. Yeah, I think I died in that megasode. Is that the mining outpost? March. Oh, it was March. I was right. It was March 2023. Long time ago since I've done a megasode. 30 minutes of diamonds. Fake in the end. Yeah, that was like a megasode purely just about mining. Just in the middle of nowhere. I think I ended up losing those diamonds. It was like all my diamonds. That's why I have none on me. Well, I have a few, but not for long. And I did another one megasode before that. Oh, that was a fun one. The Nether Venture. The Nether Venture was a good one. That was in between 87 and 88. Oh, that was a long time ago. The fact that like I can tell if an episode's old if it's like before the hundreds. I mean even early hundreds are pretty old too now. Funny how I have to go back like 100 episodes for like an episode to be like seem old. Weird how the brain does that. Lost footage. Oh yeah, I showed off a bunch of footage I have. I still have it, so I guess that's the only surviving stuff from the old world from season 1, as I call it. Other than like the screenshots I salvaged. I never recovered the drive. I don't care enough to. I'm far enough into this world and I don't really want to go back to the old world anyway. I have the videos to go back to. The memories I made along the way, I guess. Name that episode. I remember when I was trying to get people to name episodes. I ended up just doing it at getting a bunch of friends to name episodes. My feet hurt. The walk continues. Oh, yeah, that was the first one one of the first ones that someone named. That was. It's funny how they like stand out like a sore. Some of them like are like super obvious that I didn't name them. Like, of course, my feet hurt. The walk continues is probably not something I'd come up with. Snowball fight. The sound of snowballs. an absolute glorious sound. A fiery doom. Oh, that was a dark episode. That was like my first proper death in the series. That was when things really started going downhill for deaths. I hadn't really died much up to that point. I seem to be dying like friggin' every other week now in Train to the Farlands, I swear. There was a time when I didn't die. I died at spawn a few, like 1 or 2 times, and then the next time I died was like after Outpost 1. I think I know I did die at Outpost 1. You know what, maybe I am just not good at this game. Oh well. I play it for a decade. This is where it gets me. It's okay. It's alright. Oh, sickly sightseeing. I'm not gonna rule that death out from me being sick. No, I'm not gonna use that excuse. Nope. Nope, definitely not because I was sick. And I did sign language. That was a funny one. Actually, it was just the end of the episode, which is something I've done since then, although that was the only time I had valid reason to do so. Well, I guess the more recent times was when I was talking to Devin. I was just like, you know, I don't really want to do an outro right now. But where I want to leave the call to do an outro, so I just refused my sign. Although I actually couldn't talk in January for a good while there with COVID, so there was the good reason for when I did it back then. Alien hand syndrome. I don't know why I called it that. Maybe I was talking about it in the episode. I'm at episode 63 now. Lightning in a bottle. Well, that's what a lot of early Journey of the Farlands was for me. Edge of Destruction, one of my favorites. Where I just absolutely broke the game for fun, which is something I just do habitually now. I just do it all the time. When I first made the Discord server, that was a long time ago too. Compare, contrast, contest. I'm into the episodes that don't have the proper naming convention. 83% off Oblivion. Boy, was I off. Now I'm like 60-something%, I think. Which isn't really all that much better considering how long it's been since then, but it's okay. Maybe I'll stop relishing through my old stuff. I'll save that for another time, properly. I didn't get the pig model fix either, which is a mod that adds the 3D portion of their snout, but I don't seem to really be caring about it. I might check, maybe I should check Modification Station, which is an old Discord server for old Minecraft that I'm on. It's a good one if you want like mods for old versions like this. Or even mod packs or whatever. Mod packs are pretty popular for old Minecraft. I covered one of them. I may do more in the future if I find an excuse to do so. Perhaps. Oh, the sun sets. Something that seems to happen quite often. Right, tea. Day. I swear I do that all the time where I'm like, the sun sets on yet another day, and then I wake up and I'm like, day. I don't remember what day it is. Who knows how many days I've gone through. Last time I checked, it was 1800 days. So that means 1800 times I did what I do every day in this series. Which is pretty crazy. Although it's probably gone up since then. I don't remember when that was. Like I use that as like a pinpoint because I haven't checked the day counter because it's not the F3 menu. I had to convert the world and well, I guess I can't really do that anymore, can I? Can't get a good reading of how many days it's been. Can only really estimate now. I guess I could still recover the hard drive, but there'd be missing stuff. Because I think the longer you leave it, the more likely it is that stuff overrides it, but. $18.30. See if I could find the actual episode. It's an episode title. Not Farland Anniversary. Oh, that was episode 76. 1,836 days. That was February. Imagine how much I've done now, considering I did 3 11-hour long streams. And I've done multiple 8 hours and I've done all sorts of things. It'd be a fair bit higher. Might be getting into the 3,000s now for days. That's my guess. But I guess, yeah, I guess it is actually possible to calculate that because I actually have streamed every single in-game day since that episode, so really you could painstakingly go through every episode and count the days, but I would not advise that. Although that is since the series has been archived since then. It is, all the information is there. If I eventually want to crunch those numbers. But I've been walking for like 8 years. Or my character. I mean, I've had 3 pet dogs, of which most of them lived fairly pretty good lives, actually. Well, I mean, the third one lived the best of the 3. And that was, of course, a long time ago, too. That was like 100 episodes ago. All over. So yeah, time is definitely, a lot of time has gone by. And of course, there was like based off my before Journey of the Farlands calculation, I say there's a good 100 episodes that were never filmed or streamed. So basically take whatever episode I'm on, add another 100, and that's probably the more accurate count for how many episodes I've done. Just because it was a good 100 days, which would probably be around 100 episodes. Is like my metric. Am I gonna do a birthday stream? I'll have to see if I come up with anything. Maybe I'll just do something casual, just for for whatever. I hope I'll have to book my birthday off. I'm not working on my birthday. I'm not going to work on my birthday. I can work all around the birthday, but not on the birthday itself. That seems perfectly fair to me. But yeah, I'll figure out something I can do for like if I actually want to do like some kind of special. Because last year I didn't do a birthday thing. I just kind of did an episode where I was like, my birthday, and then that was it. I guess that's really all you can do. There's not really much special you can add to it. But yeah, I'll probably do something. What a nice, weird strip of land. Always hate those kids in elementary school whose parents would take them out of school for their birthday. I don't think I ever got a day off on my birthday, so luckily I'm not one of those. But yeah, I'm sure I've definitely had my fair share of people who've probably done that. Probably been like, I'm going out for my birthday kind of thing. Not even just going out, just like not going to school. Just like, I'm not going to school because it's my birthday. It's that a valid means of not going to school. I guess maybe like certain birthdays. I don't know, but just seems a bit funny. Oh, I should have a drink. I haven't had a drink in the whole episode. My water bottle makes a funny noise because I think it's broken. It definitely is broken, like the straw is broken or something. Oh, I swear all my water bottles are freaking all over the place. Me neither, but I've only had like 3 birthday parties ever. Oh, I've had a lot of birthday parties. Although I've stopped doing them recently. But like the past year or two. Loud water bottle. Yeah, I feel like it's just part of the fun. It's just to have like a loud thing going on. Like Devin has a loud keyboard and I have a loud water bottle. I guess Devin actually has suppressed his keyboard, which is probably better. I'm sure for the viewers, the viewers that Devin gets. My keyboard is pretty quiet most of the time. Maybe the odd key might slip in, but Devin's just loud in general. Yeah, and I realized I have to turn him down for next episode, right? Whenever he's like in the streams, because like when I was editing, I'm like, holy, I did not turn Devin's Discord volume down enough. I turned it down a good ways already, and I forgot how much I turned it down for the stream, like for streams. Because yeah, he is and not only of course does he talk loud, but he also it was picking it up more than my own voice. So editing was a bit different. I had the same thing going on with Java though too. Everyone's voices were all weird for the first episode or two of that. Because I don't really have a good way to sound test if no one's there. Like I can of course watch my own stream, which I haven't done that in a while. But yeah, I guess that's an option. But I usually forget that, or something or along those lines. Makes your head ache sometimes. Yeah. Yep. Oh, Java. Oh, yeah, I think that was season 1 of Java when I was doing the first few episodes of that. That was certainly an interesting SMP for its short run. April to like, yeah, it's kind of weird because the second season ran for a bit and then. Well, it was funny. I literally when I was just thinking just now, I think I legitimately forgot what happened in season 2 for like a second. I had to like reel it back. I don't think it's ever been like I usually think about like new craft and it just comes to mind so easily. And then I just thought about new craft about Java, and then I got reminded of season 1, and then I got reminded of episode 8. Oh gosh, episode 8. I think that was episode 8. That was like the most questionable that I had to edit. Actually, I don't think I ever uploaded it. No, actually I did edit it. I just censored most of it. So I guess that's on the channel. The remains of what I took out of it. And then Minecraft Through Time, I'm gonna edit that down to like probably less than an hour for the episode. I think that's a good enough watch time. I would aim for like 20 or 30 minutes, but I feel like that's a lot to cut 3 hours down into. Menu text is thriving the afterlife. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And Journey to the Farlands has outlived it all so far. A whole different breed for sure. I haven't checked my coordinates yet. Oh yeah. Not doing too bad. Still not over that. Oh yeah, Devin was barking. Yeah, that was definitely interesting. I think he was trying to be stealthy, but it just ended up being yeah, questionable. Okay, come here. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, don't need that. The weird boat. Still have like leftover wood from the outpost. That's funny. I haven't played enough of the series to actually run out. I'll make that many, and then I'll. There we go. Yeah, laugh. Poke all you want. I should break the crafting table. Get off to sleep here. I'll do 1 or 2 more days. We'll see. All right. Probably go to an hour. That's usually a good point to go to. It's a good 7,000. Well, I've gone 6,000 blocks already. So it'll be like around 8,000, maybe 7,000, 8,000 blocks, which won't be not too bad for an episode. I mean, compared to 12, or I guess how much I have left, which is just less than 8 million. I think it's less than 8 million now. Oh yeah, it would be. Like 7 point something million now. 7 point, well, I guess you gotta add an extra 500,000. So it might still be over 8 million. Interesting. Less than 8 million? Rookie numbers. Easy peasy. Yeah, but considering 1 hour is like just around 8,000 blocks, that's a long way. That's a long way in terms of how many hours it's gonna take. Of course, if I space it all over a few hundred days, it's like nothing, but that's of course daily, and that's like multi-hour episodes probably becoming the standard, which is the plan for next year. If I can fit them in, I certainly will try, but I guess we'll see about like the next month or two if I can do anything like that. At least longer stuff. Probably stick to the hour-long episodes, but first yawn of the evening. Probably a good sign to get off to bed soon. I can actually wake up at a reasonable time. Now time to spare, so I can do something. I don't know if I do Journey to the Farlands in the morning. Maybe. Maybe I could just wake up and do that instead of just chill in bed for a while. It's a good idea. Good idea, me. Guess we'll see if I can hold true to that. Well, considering how tired I am, it might just be another sleeping in, even if I do go to bed early. Yeah, me too. School in the morning. Yay. That's why I'm not doing the stream till like midnight or later. Well, it'll be short. It'll be close, but won't go exactly to midnight. Hmm. Midday. High noon, as they say. It's kind of a cool area. Yeah, me too. That's why I'm able to do stuff in the morning. If I had to go earlier, like the normal time everyone else would go, I'd have like no time in the morning to do anything. Twins. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Sugar cane. Or reeds as it used to be called. I don't know if it was called that in this version. I think it's still sugar cane, but you wish fall is the thing. It's kind of fall's kind of nice actually. Whereas minus just everything being like pretty the weather being a little odd. I mean, at least where I live, fall turns to winter pretty quickly. Usually, you get like a good month or two of fall. Maybe a month and a half actually. Yeah, the trees don't change color where you live. They do where I live. Yes. Oh, I used to remember going to like the grandparents' place many years ago, and you know the fall you'd see the fall trees driving because they lived a good few hours off, and it's nice. Something about like yellow and orange and red trees. It's just perfect. Quite a nice aesthetic for sure. That would usually be in like August, actually late August or September. So you wake up one day and all the leaves are gone. It's just winter. Yeah. Well, yeah, I didn't really get to enjoy much of fall because fall felt pretty short this year, at least for where I am. It turned to winter very quickly. And now it's just all the leaves have fallen and there's frost and snow on the ground and slush and yeah. What happened till mid-December? Oh, lucky you. I'll be knee deep in snow at that point. I'm sure my job will be even more fun as winter get closer and closer. Like it's already like it's not already here, but yeah, you get what I mean. Winter is coming. I say it's already here, but it's still you still get a bit of rain pretty often. Like it was raining today while I was working. Well, actually, just when I was finishing up what I was doing, it was starting to rain. And I was like, you know, I'm getting out from the outside, going in. I want to be knee deep in snow. One thing I used to do also was I used to go on like an old friend's hot tub, and then we'd go into the snow, or jump into the snow, and then go right back into the hot tub. That was always fun. So you'd be like super nice and warm and comfortable, and then you just jump into the snow. It's like, oh, it was always a fun thing to do back then, as kids. Love rain, but it makes my head hurt. Oh, the rain doesn't make my head hurt, although there is a good chance usually that or like thunderstorms. Definitely get a good few of those. Get a good few power outs a year. Power outages. I don't remember. I think I was doing I turned off the stream once because of a thunderstorm, because it was like really thundering. I remember working during a thunderstorm and I was like, nope. It was actually lightning first, and then there was just a bunch of thunder after that. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna be working outside. Power outages in Texas hit different. This is the grid. Well, I remember hearing about, or like I remember watching like videos on like the huge power outage that happened many years ago. It was a good while ago, like probably around a decade ago now, I'm sure. The one that happened with like Detroit, and it ended up, I think it was like Detroit or Cleveland. I don't remember where it was. It was kind of around that area, and it was like this whole grid, and like the power went out like in like multiple states, and even bits of Canada too. That was a pretty crazy power outage. Just because I'm into engineering, I kind of watch those kinds of videos talking about that kind of stuff. I remember seeing that a few years ago. That was kind of interesting. But yeah, I won't go into politics, Cherry. Politics of Texas's power outages. Yeah, politics is a good thing to keep at a level distance away. That is crazy. Yeah, actually, it might have even been the late 2000s. I don't remember when it was. Yeah, it would be into engineering. Well, I'm actually into like math and physics, but that's essentially a big part of engineering. That's why I'm interested in it. But oh gosh, skeletons around. Gonna try and evade them and see if I can get this bed planted. Oh, losing progress, gaining progress. Bobbing and weaving. Okay, there we go. Okie dokie. Well, actually, I should make some boots. I won't get you started on the fact that you were a physics major. I won't. Alright, I want to make boots. Doing too many things at once. Just standing here thinking and reading messages is too much for me, apparently. But yeah, I guess I should probably get off here since it's almost midnight where I am. So I guess you take it easy, and thank you everyone else for tuning in. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Right.